Towards the end of the school year, administrators have conversations with teachers about whether or not they'll be invited back the following school year. Teachers not being invited back the following school year is a result of two cases. In one case, the administrator has no control over it. For whatever reason, they lose units, teachers have to be transferred to different school sites. Sometimes it's just out of the administrator's hands and there's nothing they can do. In another case, however, it is the administrator's discretion, or it's the administrator's choice of whether or not they want that teacher back the following year. This is a case where I'd like to talk about whether or not this is a fair decision to the teacher. Now, of course, every administrator or every school principal should have the decision of the type of teacher, the type of professional who is a part of the school's learning community. That should absolutely be a principal's discretion. For some reason, administrators may think that a teacher's current assignment at the school is not the best place. And we depend on principals to make the best decision for students. It's not about what's in the teacher's best interest. It's about what's in the student's best interest. However, as school leaders, we also understand that we're making an impact on hundreds of people's lives, from students to teachers, everyone who works within that school. That principal is making an impact on their lives. So when having a tough conversation like this, sometimes it's a final decision. School leaders have to really think and reflect on what has taken place over the course of the school year. So, if a principal's sitting down with a teacher and having this final conversation, in a teacher's eyes, is it really a fair decision? Did the teacher see this conversation coming? So, did conversations take place throughout the year that made the teacher aware that he or she was not meeting expectations? Were there clear expectations? Then on top of that, was there support provided to the teacher? Assistance. Were there resources, whether it was people coming in to model for the teacher? Were those resources provided to the teacher? And then was there a timeline? Were there ongoing conversations? Were there consistent, courageous conversations with that teacher? Just so that the teacher would know that there is a community here who will help you learn and help you grow if you're willing. I, for one, support principals who make decisions that are in the best interest of students. It's not about the teachers. At the end of the day, it is about doing what's best for students. But it's also about helping the teachers to grow as professionals. So we don't want to just toss people to the side at the end of the year without giving them those opportunities to grow, without giving them the feedback necessary for their growth. As an administrator, if you were put into that teacher's position at the time, would you think that the decision was fair? Leadership is about growing people. It's not necessarily about finding the best person and keeping the best person. It takes hard work to grow people, for that's what we're in the field of. It's growing people, taking them for who they are at the time and helping them to become better. From our students to our teachers, it's about helping them to be the best that they could be where they are. Thank you so much for joining us this time on Light in Education. I hope to see you the next time.